Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am here back with my new video. The topic is verbs. In this video, we are going to see many parts like verbs, its definitions, its kinds with definitions, examples and exercises. Firstly, let's see verbs and its types with definition. A verb is a word which describes the action in a sentence, or we can say all the action words are called verbs, or the words which describe an action that's called verb. Many definitions are there. For example, I play football, they skip quickly, we eat spaghetti, Bob is 7 today. Now, let's move towards kinds of verb. Here we are going to discuss 8 kinds of verb: dynamic verb, static verb, auxiliary verb, lexical verb, transitive verb, intransitive verb, regular verb and irregular verb. So, first one is dynamic verb. It is also called action verb. Yeah, we can say dynamic verbs, another name or pen name is action verb. It indicates some physical activity or someone is doing something, we can say. In this verb, fourth form is used. Fourth form is continuous form of the verb in which ing is added. For example, if we have a sentence, Ria go to museum, we can say Ria is going to village or Ria is going to museum. We'll have goings. In going, we'll have fourth form of verb, that is continuous form. As you can see, with go, ing is added here. We can use ing form of the verb in dynamic verbs with dynamic verbs. Second, static verbs. It is also called state verbs. It does not show any physical action, but here we cannot use fourth form of the verb. We cannot use with verb ing form. Ing is not added in this verb. That is called state verb or static verb. For example, I like ripe mangoes. We will not say in these sentences, I liking ripe mangoes. It seems incorrect and wrong. Second one is, I appreciate your understanding. Because physical activity is not shown in the sentence, we will not add ing form of the verb. Let's see guys. Third one is auxiliary verbs. These are very important verbs. You can definitely heard the name helping verbs, right? So another name for auxiliary verbs are helping verbs. It has no meanings of their own because the words are can, could, may, might, be, do, have, many more are there. Basically, main 14 helping verbs or auxiliary you can say are there. Here in this slide you can see division of all these auxiliary words. Basically, it is divided into 3 categories: modal, semi-modal, primary. In modals, you will have can, could, may, might, shall, should, must, ought to. In semi-modal, you have need, dare, used to. In primary, you will have be, do, have. Let's see the difference of all the 3 divisions. What are the difference of modals, semi-modal and primary? In modals helping verb, it tells the tense of the sentence. We can take its help to make the sentence negative as well as interrogative sentence will make from it. Primary words used as same or the forms are changed. We can say these comes in the category of irregular verbs also. Semi-modals. In semi-modals, it is used as both as helping verb or as a main verb. We'll see the further examples in the second last slide of this video. Fourth one is lexical word. It is also called main verbs. As we know, helping verbs does not have their own meaning, but here lexical verbs, which is also called main verbs, have their own meanings. Example: sit, buy, look, complete. Right? Sit is an meaningful word. That is word. Let's see the example. I am sitting on the bed. You are sitting in front of your telephones or PCs. So now let's see what transitive and intransitive verbs are. Transitive verbs always need an object to complete its meaning. Without meaning, the sentence cannot be completed. Now move towards the example. The boy are playing hockey. What boy are playing? Hockey, we'll know it's the object. So without object, if we say the boy are playing, the question is what he was playing. So the sentence remains meaningful without an object. Let's move towards the second example. My mother polished the vase. Right? Vase is the object here. Intransitive verbs. It does not need any object to complete its meaning. Yeah, without object, the meaning are completed. Example, the child cried aloud. Right? There is no object. The soldier fought bravely. Now we can say the sentence or the verb with objects called transitive verb, and the verbs which does not need any object to complete its meaning are called intransitive verb. Let's move towards the very important part of verbs are regular or irregular verb. Students find many problems to define or understand what regular or irregular verbs are. So let's start with regular verbs. In these verbs, you can identify when second and third form ends with ed, you can say it's regular verb. For example, we'll have look, looked, looked. In look, second and third form ends with ed. Same with the second example, completed, completed, right? Complete, completed, completed. In completed and completed, second and third form of the verb, it ends with ed, right? So we can say it's regular verb. Irregular verb. In these verbs, second and third form does not ends with ed, but it has different ends or it ends with different ends. For example, arise, arose, arisen, buy, bought, bought, or you can say many more there. You can say arise, arose, risen, fight, fought, fought, etc. Now let's move towards our next slide, that is three forms of verb. In this, you'll recognize the difference between regular verb, irregular verb and auxiliaries verb. Here you can learn how to change auxiliary verbs in different forms. Let's start with the example of regular verbs. Look, looked, looked, looks, looking. Here looks and looking are verb 4 that is present and verb 5 that is present participle. We can also call present participle continuous tense or continuous form. Second example, which is also belongs to regular verb, add, added, added, adds, adding. Third and fourth example belongs to irregular verb, come, came, come, comes, coming, arise, arose, arisen, arises, arising. Let's see the example of auxiliary verbs now. How we'll change auxiliary verbs in the different forms. If we have be, was, were in past form, been in past participle, is, am, are in present that is verb 4, and being in present participle that is verb 5. Next, do, did, done, does, doing. Last one is have, had, has in verb 4 only, and in verb 5 we will use having, that is our continuous tense. Hope you understand the video, guys. Now at the end, like always, like our 2 more videos, I'll put an exercise for you so that you will just check your knowledge, how much you have adapted from this lesson. Is this lesson has been effective for you or not?